Hi guys, it's Tatty from Tatty and Harriet, and I am in a different place from where I actually filmed this video because I am editing right now and my intro got deleted. So yeah, but don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below, whatever, just leave a comment. And also don't forget to subscribe to our Instagram, Tatty and Harriet. And yeah, so this is a story time video of basically how my friend got away with murder. And I know you're thinking, oh my god, murder, that's such a big deal. Yeah, it was murder of a hamster. But, me being a kid back then, age 7, I was like, oh my god, it's the end of the world and everything. So we didn't talk for about a month. I befriended her. Now we're like still best friends, close. Anyway, so this is the story how she got away with murder. So this all started when she came around my house, to hang out, play date, all that stuff. And my mum was going out, I don't know, to get food or something. She just wasn't in the house. And she told us, girls, don't take the hamster out the cage because, bad things can happen. We were just like, yeah, sure, love you, bye. So we went off and we played hide and seek or something like that. And we came back, and now my friend, I'm not going to say who she is, but she was very daring. She didn't understand rules. She didn't understand the concept of life. So she took my hamster out of my cage. I was like, yeah, sure, you can do that, mate. Yeah. Okay. So then we sat down on my bed, and my bed was one of those really cool beds, the ones where it has steps up to it, so, quite a high drop. And so we sat down on there, on the top bunk, above all my desk and my very important primary school work, because I was organised back then. So we sat down, we were like playing with it, we were like, should we make an obstacle course? Yeah, that would be so fun. So we got these like teddies, bracelets, hair clips, all that stuff, tried to make her climb over it. That didn't happen. So my friend picked her up and put her on the edge of the bed, like, oh, let's make her run. I was like, yeah, sure. Oh my god, I'm dying. So yeah, I was like, yeah, sure. And so the hamster started running. My friend stopped it, like put her hand right in front of it. So it got scared and ran to the side, off the bed. And I was like fiddling with my hair or something. I didn't notice this. And my friend just sat there. She was like, Tatty, I just kind of dropped your hamster down the bed. And I screamed my head off, literally. So I live next to my grandma, and she came over. She was like, oh my god, are you two alright? And I was like, oh my god, my friend just killed my hamster. Like, this is the end of the world. I know, overreacting, but it was sad. So my grandma, she was so sweet. She picked up the hamster, who was like, and then died. Great description, Tatty. So yeah, she picked it up, she wrapped it in some wrapping paper. Great decision. And dug a hole in our garden and buried it. And me and my friend, we made a funeral, and I was like, Granny, can you send blah 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 home? Not gonna say their name. Let's just call her Olivia. So I was like, can you please send Olivia home? And she was like, no. She's being picked up at 4. You guys can sort this all out. So Olivia, she sat back down with me, and I just stared at her. I was about to cry again. So I was staring at her, and she was like, Well, Tatty, when are you going to buy a new hamster? I was 7 or 8 years old. When am I going to buy a new hamster? Bitch, my hamster just died because of you. So, yeah, that's when I started getting angry. And if you didn't know, I have like minor anger issues. Minor, you know. So, I slapped her. It was a proper bitch slap, but you know, I didn't know that. I was like, oh my god, I hate you. You're the worst friend ever. How could you ever do this? I'm never going to forgive you and everything. So we just sat on the bed, not talking to each other. We didn't have phones or anything to go on because, you know, we weren't cool. So we just sat there, and all of a sudden she said, I'm really sorry. I mean, I don't know why you did that, but like I feel really bad. So I literally looked at her like I just saw a clown. I was literally giving her deep devil eyes. I was about to say devil. Don't know where that came from. But then I literally raged at her. I was like, what do you mean it was my fault? Yeah, you should feel bad because it was your fault. You just knocked my hamster off the bed. So that went on. Great speech, Tatty. You're so clever. So she got down from the bed and walked out of my room and went to go sit down in the kitchen. And I jumped off the bed. I ran down the steps because I'm not flexible. And I ran to the kitchen and I grabbed her hair and I pulled on her hair. She grabbed mine, she pulled on my hair. And then we started crying, and then we started laughing, and then all that typical, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I forgive you. Then her mum came, and as soon as she walked out the door, I glared at her again. And I didn't think she would see me, but no, she just turned around. And then we didn't speak at school for literally 2 weeks until she came up to me. And she was like, wait, no, it wasn't even her. It was her friend. That's just going to call her Holly. So Olivia's friend, Holly, came up to me and she was like, Tatty, you should really go apologise for Olivia for killing her hamster. Bitch, what? Killing her hamster. She killed my hamster. So I had a rage again. And so I went up to Olivia. I was like, Olivia, I'm so sorry. I forgive you and everything. She was like, yeah, okay. You know, I'm always the one to apologise. That's just me. All pathetic and everything. So then we resolved it and we've forgotten about it to this day. And the other day I saw Olivia and I was just like, oh, hi. So do you remember back then when we were little noobs and didn't know about life? When you killed my hamster? She was like, oh yeah, sorry about that. Do you remember when you thought that you killed my hamster? I was like, stop telling lies! And we got into another fight because I need to learn to keep my mouth shut. But yeah, so that's our current situation. Yeah, I've just noticed throughout all of this, me screaming and shouting across my house, probably never gonna talk to my neighbours again because they've probably pissed themselves thinking there was a murder in my house. But Pom Pom has been asleep. Nothing. No sign of life.